In the vast expanse of human ambition, where the spark of creativity ignites the dreams of visionary minds, lies a somber truth that often goes untold. The chronicles of history are peppered with tales of audacious projects and groundbreaking inventions that promise to reshape our world. Yet, many of these grand aspirations have quietly slipped into obscurity, their potential lost in the shadows of time. Were these projects too ambitious, or were they victims of the ever-unpredictable forces of fate? The answers are as elusive as the dreams they carried. Hidden beneath the success stories of celebrated innovations, lies a trove of forgotten inventions, each with a narrative as extraordinary as it is tragic. These are the untold sagas of relentless visionaries who dared to dream beyond the confines of conventional wisdom. They worked tirelessly in solitude, driven by a fervor that set them apart from their peers. But as with all great endeavors, they faced insurmountable challenges that were often invisible to the naked eye. What causes such brilliance to succumb, and what lessons have been left behind for us to uncover? Our journey begins with one of the most ambitious undertakings in the annals of engineering, the Tower of Babel of our time. In the early 20th century, architect Frank Lloyd Wright conceived a skyscraper so grand it defied the limits of possibility. The Illinois Sky City was imagined to rise over a mile into the sky, a beacon of human ingenuity. But despite Wright's formidable genius, the project never left the drawing board. The vision was perfect, reality, however, had different plans. What stood in the way of this colossal dream? In the realm of transportation, the tale of the Avro Arrow resonates with a profound sense of potential snuffed out prematurely. This Canadian supersonic jet fighter, heralded as a marvel of aviation technology, faced an abrupt termination that stunned its champions. The dreams of countless engineers and pilots dismantled overnight. Was it due to fiscal austerity, political espionage, or internal discord? The true reason remains a tantalizing enigma. This enigmatic story continues to fascinate and evoke poignant questions about ambition and pragmatism. The landscape of innovation is cluttered with the artifacts of forgotten inventors, whose creations teetered on the precipice of greatness but failed to find their place. Nikola Tesla, a name synonymous with electrical wizardry, envisioned a world connected through wireless energy. His Wardenclyffe Tower, a futuristic concept to broadcast power, stood as a testimony to his unmatched foresight. Yet, financial woes and skepticism from contemporaries led to its downfall. This beacon of electromagnetic dreams was destroyed, and with it, Tesla's vision of a universally connected world. In the depths of forgotten corridors, the story of Charles Babbage's analytical engine lies in silence. Regarded as the first conceptualization of a programmable computer, it was the product of profound intellectual mastery. However, Babbage's meticulous designs remain theories, never fully realized in his lifetime. Financial constraints and the sheer complexity of his vision posed formidable barriers. Yet today, the fundamental principles of his engine form the bedrock of modern computing. Why did his contemporaries fail to see what we do now? As we delve deeper into the narratives of unfulfilled potential, we encounter the tale of the Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository. This project was meant to provide a permanent solution for America's nuclear waste dilemma. After decades of planning, political deadlock and environmental concerns halted progress indefinitely. Billions sunk into a desert endeavor, now a ghostly reminder of ambition's fragility. What does this say about humanity's ability to reconcile vision with responsibility and consequence? Shrouded in political intrigue and revolution, the story of the South Sea Company reveals a tale of greed and deception. In the early 18th century, this British enterprise promised unrivaled wealth but collapsed spectacularly, dragging down investors and reformers alike. The bubble burst, leaving behind remnants of financial havoc. This grand charade is a timeless reminder of the perils of speculation and human gullibility. But who were the unsung victims, and what legacies remain today? The saga of the Hughes H. for Hercules, more famously known as the Spruce Goose, is imbued with extravagance and controversy. This mammoth flying boat, conceived during World War II, was the brainchild of the eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes. It flew but once, a singular ascent that whispered of unrealized potential. Yet, it was never mass-produced, a testament to the thin line between ambition and folly. In an era where scale was synonymous with success, where did the scales tip against Hughes's vision? In a realm paradoxically brimming with dreams and desolation, the ruins of Megaprojects stand as solemn witnesses to what might have been. The Arecibo Observatory, once the world's largest radio telescope, was an emblem of cosmic exploration and human curiosity. Its sudden collapse in 2020 signified more than just the end of a scientific era. Was it a victim of time and neglect, or a symbol of humanity's retreat from ambitious exploration? The echoes of radio waves still linger, but do they remind us of our ascent or our descent? The fascinating yet melancholy tale of the RMS Titanic blurs the line between architectural splendor and nature's supremacy. Deemed unsinkable, this grand vessel became the stage for one of history's most tragic maritime disasters. A confluence of human arrogance and nature's unpredictable might brews an evocative storm. The iceberg that sealed its fate continues to haunt the annals of maritime history. At the heart of it all is the eternal question: was it fate's inexorable decree, or merely the folly of hubris? To understand why great minds fail, we must reckon with the sobering reality that failure is the inevitable shadow of bold ambition. These narratives serve as cautionary tales, illuminating the intrinsic hardships that accompany revolutionary pursuits. Innovators, throughout the ages, have grappled with failures that occurred beyond their control and sometimes within their own reach. How do such stories influence future generations of dreamers, and what new challenges shape the landscape of innovation today?